Hi, it has been a while since I've posted a video, but I am so excited. I wanted to thank everybody for the fantastic support I've gotten for these two new products that have arrived at the Speak Boutique, the What's That Sound speech sound cards and What's the Story storytelling cards. Just wanted to make a little video to do a quick run through of what's inside. I did shoot a video with my daughter to demonstrate different activities we can do with those, and down the road those will come up on the website. But for now, I'm just going to give you the quick and dirty run through of the cards. We're going to start with What's That Sound? Speech sound cards. So you can see it's quite a big box. It's nice and shiny, size of my face, and there are a lot of cards in here. Let me just grab them all out for you. So it is a big pile of cards. Part of the reason it's big is that it's 3 decks in one, and I'll explain what I mean by that in a minute. And also because in 2 of those decks, there's multiple of the cards to give them more versatility for the users. So even though there are a lot of the cards, they're quite easy to sort through. These ones with the orange rims, that's one group. These ones with the yellow are another, and then the last group are all different colors, and I will tell you what they are. So the orange rim cards, these are the cards I call the Say It cards, and they're all about how we move our mouth to make speech sounds. So for example, this one is for putting lips together. You would use this for a p or a b or and to help the kids put their lips together for that sound. Like I said, I have doubles. So if you wanted to cue a word like pop or mom, and you wanted to help a child with sequencing, you would just pull out both of the lips together cards. And I have a vowel card for in between, and you can pull them out and make that word. I'm just gonna do that quickly for you. So here you go. We've got our lips together, pop. You can see I did a general jaw opening sound for the vowel cards, just because vowels are largely a function of how open or closed the jaw is. There's a little bit of variation, like we have rounded vowels, and so you could use the round lips card for that, or we have some vowels where our lips are retracted, and you could use this smiley lips card. I have a smiley one where teeth are together and one where teeth are not, so that you could customize it as needed. For stuff that happens in the mouth, like our t, d, n sounds, or a k, g, those are all really about how the tongue moves. And so I have these really beautiful clear pictures of what part of the tongue is moving. For our t, d, n, it's the tongue tip that goes up, and so we've got this arrow showing that the tongue tip goes up. For our k and g sound, it's the back of the tongue, and I have these pictures here for that. These cards have been a lifesaver in therapy for me. I've been using them largely on virtual, just because I've switched to virtual since they were just before they were made. And I either use them in front of the camera like this, or if we've switched to an activity where the child is watching the activity on the table, so I've switched my camera and the child is looking at the book or the game, then I put whatever speech cues the child needs there. And so during the activity, they still have a face to remind them what movement to make. So it's been super handy. And sometimes I just keep a bunch and hold them on the lid of the box. So just because these are my kind of grab and go every session, I'm often using these speech sound cue cards. The next group, if you've been following my Instagram and Facebook, you've been seeing I've been posting on the next group of cards quite a bit. So these ones are the Sound It cards, and 2 major functions for them. The one is a quick speech drill. So let's say we're working on R, I grab this card and we just go around to practice some initial R words. We've got raccoon, ribbon, ray. So pretty straightforward. But I also have a lot of instructions for phonemic awareness. And phonemic awareness is a really important literacy skill. It's a child's awareness of how of sounds in general and how to manipulate them, move them around, and where they are in words. And it's a really important hallmark of good reading skills. So kids with stronger phonemic awareness skills tend to be better readers later on, and children who have speech sound disorders, even if it's one sound, are more at risk for reading difficulties. And so we really want to boost those phonemic awareness skills as early as we can. The appropriate age for this would be around kindergarten, JK, SK. That's where we would be doing a lot of these kinds of activities. And I have instructions for 6 different activities. 4 different activities, and they're all phonemic awareness ones. So for example, say what is about blending and segmenting phonemes. So it's kind of closest in my mind to what we do when we're reading. We take different sounds and put them together. So the clinician might say n, what's the word? And if the child can guess run, then they can get to keep the card, and you've made a game out of the phonemic awareness. I wanted the instructions to be really, really quick and easy so that you could just throw in a little phonemic awareness warm-up before your session and then run with the session. So I'd love to know how you guys would use these cards. Those are my 2 favorite applications of them. And then the third group is quite a big stack of cards. And these ones are letters. Where applicable, the letters have the sound features. So often our lips are retracted, teeth are often together. I don't want to see the tongue during a and it's a windy sound. We have air coming out, and so those are the symbols here. And various sounds will have similar images. So like a v is your lips to teeth sound, and we've got the wind to show that this is a windy sound, or fricative for speech pathologists. I've made doubles of all of the letters so that you can also build words. Similar to how I showed before with pop, you could do the same kind of thing here. The only difference is that here I do have specific letters for each of the vowels so that you could use it to reinforce spelling. And it's also really important for speech pathologists if we are cueing a sound. So let's say we're cueing a v, it's actually really beneficial for the child to see the letter as well as the visual cues for this, so that we start to get that letter sound association. And so that's why it was really important for me to have both of the features on these cards. I just want to show you a few more where we have, so like we've got our w, which is our rounded lips sound. And so as a child is watching that, here's a tongue tip sound that has wind. As a child sees that, they're making the sounds and seeing what letter that sound is associated with. And that is my quick run through of the What's That Sound, box. And I'm going to post another video shortly for What's the Story. So stay tuned, and thank you for watching all about What's That Sound. The box is available on my store, www.thespeakboutique.com/store. Right now until October 1st, it's 15% off if you get both boxes, or if you get all 4 products in the store. So we've got kind of a pre-launch special happening. For speech pathologists who are local, we're also doing free delivery, and I just posted about that. So check my my Instagram post. Thanks so much, and see you in a minute for the What's the Story cards.